Are you? Are you really Craig?
I know what it's
Are
like
you
to
ready
to.
to
Hey, Craig.
apologize? Are you ready to
Get a load of
grovel
this
at my
guy,
feet
Craig,
and
coming in
beg
here and
for
yelling about
forgiveness?
recording. Get a load of him.
Get a load of.
It's bowing down to the likes
Get a
of
load of
you
this guy.
bastards.
Fucking
I'd rather
Craig.
die on
What a
my
bunch
feet
of.
with my head held high.
Bruh. What a bunch of. I got to see that shit again.
SpongeBob is pretty good, you know.
Man.
Bro, would you mind if we use like some of your music for one?
Sure, go ahead.
You know I pay you.
It's okay. Do you think?
Okay.
You make music still?
Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the next iteration of the Famine Friends Pastacast. I am joined today by a previous guest, the official RA, and the main guest of the show, To Image.
Hi, hello.
Would you want people to refer to you as your real name, or are we gonna stick to To Image?
Earth to Image is fine, but you can call me Ty or Tyrone. That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
And love it. So, I would say to say a little bit about yourself, and because I don't know if they are going to know you, and I want them to know you. So go right
I don't
ahead.
know you.
Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you about me. I'm an artist from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been drawing since like the 10th grade. Uh, I've been doing art for like a long time, and pretty much like art is just everything to me. Like that's basically my whole identity. So, but that's pretty much it, really.
So, I'm actually kind of when I first heard about you, I started looking through all your stuff, and every time you'd make a new post, I would definitely check it out. I really like your art style.
Thank you, man.
Um, Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you good? You good? I was just about to say, it took me a while to kind of get to a comfortable art style because I was bouncing back and forth between like cartoons and stuff because I grew up with cartoons, like loving them more than anime and stuff. So my style kind of bounces back and forth.
It's unique, is what I think is a good descriptor of it. It's not something that I don't think I've seen anywhere.
Hmm.
Quite honestly, uh, I don't know exactly what to say per se about it. There's nothing I could really compare it to. It's just its own unique style. It's almost so unique. It's almost like you ever seen Chowder? How unique that art style is.
Yeah, I love Chowder.
So I'm not saying it's like Chowder. I'm saying it's like it in terms of how unique it is.
Yeah, I
I'd
see.
say I'd say it's unique but yet familiar at the same time. Like it doesn't feel so like outside of the box, like as in, well, what the freak? What am I? You know what? It's like it feels familiar. Like it could remind you of watching cartoons on like a Saturday morning or Friday night. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It feels like it feels cartoony. Like you can see the inspiration at least from certain things, like perhaps a Chowder, perhaps like a Courage or something like that. You know?
yeah.
It feels familiar, and that is the thing that I appreciate about it.
Yeah,
Oh, and
thank you.
also, I was gonna say also I love the graffiti influence in a lot of your pieces.
Oh yeah.
That
I've
shit's
never.
fire.
Thank you. I've never done graffiti. Like I've never really actually done graffiti, but I always wanted to. But of course, it's illegal. So I mean, but uh, the only time I've really done graffiti was uh, I did it in school one time. Like I did it in like the school bathrooms and stuff. I don't know. I was feeling rebellious or something. So I was like drawing fucking ducks and shit on the wall, and then I was just ruining. I was ruining people's day. Like, well, actually, so the teachers and shit, they
Ruining
did not
people's
give a
day.
fuck. Yeah,
Yeah, I was
they
gonna
didn't
say that
care.
doesn't ruin somebody's
I
day.
mean, I'm
There's
pretty
some
sure it ruins
fire
the
ass
janitor.
duck in like some bathroom
Ruins the
somewhere.
janitor's
I
day,
hope that
probably.
they left it up there. Like,
I could imagine some janitor coming in later and being like, "Some fucking kid, goddamn ducks on my goddamn wall. I gotta keep cleaning this off. This bitch keep using Sharpie."
goes home and sees fucking ducks in his dreams.
He's just pissed. He starts going home and drawing them himself. Like, this is what it looks like. This is
Yeah.
what it feels like. Fucking
I wanted to mention something about that I noticed in like your concept pieces that you post on Instagram.
Mhm.
You draw the nipple. Like you start there's like nipples on them and then you like build from that. I don't
Yeah,
know exactly. I might not be saying that right, but there's nipples. That's all I have to say.
yeah, I think I see what you mean. Like, especially with female characters, like I draw like a mannequin at first, and that helps me
Yeah.
that helps me with the base of it. Like, like it helps me kind of put things together in my brain. Like, okay, this goes here, this goes here. I don't know why.
Well, that's what you mean. The skeleton and he
Yeah,
leaves the nipple on the skeleton, like something
yeah,
like
Right.
yeah.
that. Okay, because that like almost okay. I thought you meant like starts at the nipple. Like okay, so these nipples,
I realized it
and
sounded
then it
like that,
just
but that was not what I meant.
expands from there to a whole human body.
Bro, if only I was that talented, bro.
One day you'll start drawing nipples, and they'll be like, "What the fuck? What is this?" And you have to be like, now hold on, bear
Wait
with
a
me,
minute. Well, wait
hold
a minute.
on, hold your horse. I'm coming, I'm coming. We're gonna finish this up.
Give me
Now,
a chance.
Now don't shoot me yet.
so you have your Instagram, which anybody who's listening should definitely check it out. You have what's some other platforms that people can find you on?
I have Twitter as well and TikTok. Uh, Sadly, I have TikTok, but you
Sad.
gotta get with the times.
Yeah,
But
I don't think it's
yeah,
sad at
bro,
all.
I don't like TikTok. It's okay.
I mean, I don't like TikTok either, but like you have to put yourself out there. I feel you.
Yeah, yeah. It's very time consuming to kind of put yourself out there as well. So it's like it takes time to kind of build up something. And luckily enough, I do have people that are interested in my stuff. So I'm just grateful to have a certain amount of people.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, Twitter and TikTok is what I have besides Instagram.
And what's the handles for those? I can put them in the description after, but I'm just curious for if you could say it. So like if somebody like wants to look you up while they're listening to this podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah. For Twitter, it's Earth underscore number 2 and then image. And then
And that's for both of them?
actually let me check the TikTok because it's been a minute since I've uploaded on there. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, let me
Straight.
start. But one thing I do like about it is the editing and stuff for TikTok, like when I'm editing like or compiling a little video.
I've never touched the shit. I'm too old.
Oh yeah.
I can't get with the times.
Not too old.
I can't
Oh,
get with
yeah,
the times. Kids
it's
these
the same
days.
it's the same handle. Earth underscore to image.
All right.
Yeah.
Now with the formal introductions and some bombing music from the official RA,
I hope.
we can move
Yes,
on
sir.
to the next subject. So, when you were growing up and you heard all these stories about Bigfoot and ghosts and aliens and all these magical things, what
Ooh.
was your favorite?
Oh man, that's a good. Ooh, I'm into like paranormal stuff and extraterrestrial stuff. I think my favorite was I was into Bigfoot for a long time, and I even watched that show. You remember? I don't know if you know about that show. They made like Finding Bigfoot. It was like a
Yeah.
actual show. It was so trash, but I would like looking at the little animations, even though they never found Bigfoot. Obviously, I would like looking at the animation and be like, this look kind of scary. So I mean, it was always Bigfoot or aliens, like extraterrestrial stuff.
How do you feel about the theory that Bigfoot is an alien?
I don't, I don't know. I don't think that makes sense because I feel like he would be I don't know. Like he seemed like he would be. I don't think he would be like an alien per se, but I feel like he would be a creature like already derived on Earth or something like that. Or it
He
could,
would
who
be
knows? It
big
could
for
be,
sure.
yeah, or it could be something prehistoric or that like survived over time. Who knows?
He would be big for sure.
Exactly.
100%. And his
He
foot,
do be big.
his foot would probably be bigger than the average human foot, I would have to say. That's just pure speculation.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
But I do
My
think
God.
I could theorize that he would be big.
Is that
And
what the
his foot
name's
would be
about?
bigger. Hold on. Now hold on.
Are you telling
Holy
me that
shit.
that's what the name is
I
about?
think you're onto something. I think you're
That
onto
can't be.
something. No, hold on. Because when you think about it, Bigfoot is going to be big, and his foot's going to be big too.
I thought he was
No,
just a foot.
I don't really see the correlation actually. Now that I've gotten to examine it and really sit there and think about it, there's no correlation that I can pick out, and that might have just been a baseless theory.
Well, did you ever have any like encounters with like either Bigfoot or ghosts or anything of that nature? Anything you could imagine or remember?
Who, me or Raw?
You.
Oh, you.
Oh, I'm kind of scared that you asked that because I actually feel like I've had a paranormal experience. Like, well, it's when I was younger. Um, my mom told me, like when I was like I'd say 4 or so. Um, something like we were in an apartment or something like that, and like lights would flicker and stuff. And one night, like I went to go use the bathroom or something. 4 years old, mind you, and I was downstairs by myself, and I was watching Then I was watching TV as well, and then like everything just turned off. Like the TV, everything just turned off. It wasn't a power outage; it was just our apartment. And then I ran upstairs, and then when my dad went to go check it out, like everything was just flicking on and off, and it was just going crazy. And then something was moving, and we had a baby doll and something like a little doll, and it was making noises. It was crazy. He ran back upstairs screaming. So I mean,
I would imagine you don't have that doll anymore.
oh no,
Or
sir.
nobody has that doll. Okay.
No, sir. But it was terrifying hearing it back because if my dad was scared enough to be like, "Oh, you know what? All right, we gotta get out of here." And then I don't know. I feel like that's kind of something.
Yeah. No, that sounds. A grown man doesn't like straight up just run away from nothing. So that unless there had to been something there.
Yeah, it was from hearing about it is kind of terrifying because no man, I tell you. Also,
Well,
if I could add to this too, also like when I was a little bit older, I heard it was like I heard a voice coming from under my bed. At one point, it was like middle of the night, and I was like watching like an old Mario cartoon on my TV or some shit, and I heard like a voice from beneath my bed. It was like laughing, and so I hurried up and jumped out of the bed and ran to my parents' room, and it freaked me out. Like it was just crazy to me. It was just crazy.
that's a very like common thing, and I always mention this to my guests. They
Mhm.
don't have to feel alone with all of these encounters because most of the people that I have talked to about all these different types of things, they mention something about that. So you don't
Oh
feel
wow.
like you're crazy. Something happened for
My
sure.
fault, OG.
You know.
Yeah,
I was chilling underneath there, and I seen something
Was
funny. I didn't mean to scare you.
Ra was
I
laughing
was just
at you,
scrolling.
man.
I was scrolling. Like you started breathing in a funny way, and that's the thing that just made me just like I just couldn't handle it.
bro. Why would you do that, man? You gave me PTSD to
I'm
this day.
sorry. I'm sorry that I gave you PTSD for like that was probably the first time I gave you PTSD. But I apologize for the first time because the
First,
first time was an accident.
bro. At least you
Only the
What
apologize.
are you
first.
saying about the other ones?
Go leave that up to speculation, huh? The other one.
I feel like I did somehow like traumatize you a little bit with something I said, like for
You
real.
probably did. You
But I
probably
don't
did.
remember what it is, so I can't bring it back up.
I don't know if it was paranormal. I think it
No, it wasn't. I think it was just gross.
or some.
I
Yeah,
think
it
it
was
was
either.
just gross.
Yeah, or some gang, something with gangs or something.
No.
I don't know, but yeah,
Oh
nah,
yeah, no, for real. I remember now what that was. That one thing. He's like, he almost lost your life just now. That type of shit.
I'm gonna pop a creepypasta in the chat, and that I think that's gonna be the one that we should definitely do.
Falling.
Scott,
okay.
and this does relate to the previous subject of getting whacked with a wet floor sign.
Oh shit! I wish that was recorded.
I don't remember if I did it. I think I actually did record it.
Craig wasn't here.
Yeah, what's Craig? Craig, what? I thought Craig was here.
No, he wasn't here for that. I
This
don't
is
know
why I
why.
don't like.
5 seconds.
Why only Craig?
And Craig, why weren't you here?
You told him to leave. It's not his fault. You did
No,
tell him to leave.
I don't know about fool.
I'm about fool. I don't know how short he is.
I don't know about him.
I don't trust homie.
Oh, trust Zoe over there.
That homie Craig, I don't trust him. Not
Let me-
for a second.
I wish Craig could read the creepypasta with us.
Yeah, all he could say is recording now or whatever he says. I don't remember.
Craig's got like a deep, like cool guy voice.
It also sounds robotic, vaguely robotic, kind of.
Yeah. Man, I love creepypastas. I love creepypastas a lot.
Oh, do you?
Yes. Yeah, can't you tell?
Now that you mention it, yes.
Good taste and stuff, man. I one of the posts that you had, it had MF Doom. I said, hold on. That's the shit.
Oh yeah, man. I love him as Doom. It inspires my superhero work.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it. It's so cool. Like I found out about him like 2 years ago, actually. So I'm a late boomer when it comes to MF Doom, but I love this stuff. I love it. I mean,
Rest in peace.
Yes.
bro, what's you guys' favorite creepypasta, by the way? If you have one. That's one of them?
Ra, go ahead.
I don't fully remember, but I remember liking the video game ones, like Ben Drowned.
Classics.
The video game ones were funny to me sometimes too, and then also kind of scary. Like, yo, is that what Majora's Mask is really gonna be like? Because I didn't play it at the time, so I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
is that what if I get the Ben Drowned one? Because I was like, and
Ra,
I'm
it's
sorry,
over
there
for
was a
you.
picture of Ben Drowned up there. He just popped up, and I was scared just now. That was what that scream was. I seen my life flash before my eyes, and I almost pissed myself.
You said, huh?
Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, I looked at it again. He has hyper realistic blood in his eye, man.
Oh my God.
What if I drowned?
What if it's Raw drowned?
I'm sorry, the hyper
If Raw
real.
drowned.
I see the. There's another image. Realistic blood, hyper realistic blood, omega realistic blood, ultra realistic blood.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What if your name was Ben? Have you
Then
thought about
I'm glad it isn't, because but then again, this is a gamble. It's a 50-50 gamble. You know, if my name was Ben, because then I could get a cool ass watch, or I could drown.
Yeah.
that?
Either way, I'd have to wait till I'm 10 years old to find out.
That ass.
I'll save the
Alrighty,
universe,
boys.
or I'll be killed by a Nintendo 64 cartridge.
Oh my!
Uh-oh.
Imagine.
No
What a
in
way to go.
betweens. No in betweens.
What a way to go.
Nintendo 64 getting hit in the head by Donkey Kong 64.
Bro, Sonic
Someone's-
Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe is my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I remember the.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Have you played the actual game?
No,
They made
I
an
want
actual
to.
game of it.
I want to. They made like 3 parts, I think. Sally.exe, Tales, I think.
It's lit. You have to try it.
It looks so cool, but it's so cringy at the same time. I'd love to play it.
Maybe in one iteration of the Famine and Friend plays, to
Mhm.
do that.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I love me
I
some.
want to play
Mhm.
motherfucking Sonic Boom. Rise the lyric.
So,
Oh no, no, put that away.
Put that away.
I want to play Sonichu.exe.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no. Bro, I know you heard what happened, right? Did you hear what happened recently?
I know.
Okay. I don't know if you want to discuss that, but that could be for another time.
No, we should discuss it.
Okay,
I've heard a
Because
little bit
we
about it.
brought it up, and now if anybody has any questions about it, they're gonna be like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to look it up myself. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
Man,
that.
wait, I actually like Sonichu because it's so bad, but I was like, I like making comics, so I was like, he actually trying, he getting his stuff out there.
She,
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah,
Oh,
Christine Chandler.
excuse me, but she actually was like getting her stuff out there, so I respected it, but
yeah,
now she's behind bars.
in jail.
Yes. In the big house. Oh no.
For anybody who is at all curious, I'm gonna just drop the bomb. Christine Chan, had intercourse, forced or otherwise, with his mother.
Her mother.
Her mother. I'm sorry. It's so hard to imagine. Don't cancel me. It's just so.
Specifically for Christian, it is harder. It's hard for some reason.
Yeah.
Specifically for Christian, it's hard because Christian is an entity.
Christine.
Not even a.
Like
Christine.
I don't know. Like Christian is a person, but Chris Chan is an entity. You know what I mean?
That is true. Honestly, that's I never heard somebody put it like that.
You don't feel like, as odd as it is, you almost don't feel like that's a person, but it is. Like she is. She's a person.
He's real. He's
But
real.
She's real. She's
Yeah,
but it just feels like they're an entity instead, like some figure, a character that isn't real in the slightest. How could Chris Chan be real?
Did you see the video of her getting arrested?
No.
Yes.
I seen a still.
I see it.
They get dragged out and they're wearing a Sonichu and like this Amy fan fiction shirt that looks like they made. And there's this. I honestly feel bad for them in terms of like the way that people were just. There's like 5 people out there recording Chris Chan getting arrested.
Yeah.
I really hope that that's just something that they were born with inside of them, that weird desire, and like they didn't get bullied into being some weirdo.
Yeah.
I really hope.
Me too. When I seen it, it was bizarre because that was all the confirmation I needed to know that he actually did that, because it was all allegations before, but it was just, I was somewhat a fan of her, but that just ruined everything. And then she was talking about the merge happening. I don't know if you know about the merge. The dimensional merge.
This context,
The dimensional merge.
Okay, I'm glad you said dimensional, because in this context, the merge is something we don't want to talk about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Feel me. Okay, what is the dimensional merge? Now that we're on this subject, what is that?
Some trolls, Christine has a long history with trolls, and some trolls took something from Rick and Morty, and they were like, oh, one day the merge is going to happen where dimension C197 is going to merge, and it's like all your OCs and cartoon characters are going to come it's going to cross over to our real world. And she, when she was getting arrested, she was like, yeah, the dimensional merge is happening right now.
I hope so. That'd be fucking lit.
It would.
I don't know if I want to see some people's OCs in real life.
I mean,
I want to see Super Bright in real life.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
sorry. I want to see Super Bright.
Yeah,
It'd be
Super Bright's
cute.
cool, but I'm just thinking about some other OCs I've seen recently.
For anybody who's curious, Super Bright is an ongoing, you'd say ongoing series that you were working on?
Yeah, I have a pilot, or you could call it a pilot or a one shot. It's like a 40-page pilot or one shot in my bios. But I'm working on a reboot right now, and that's going to probably, I don't have a release date yet, but it's going to come out by next year.
All right. All right. I'm lit. It's lit.
But yeah, I don't know if I want to see anybody's anime girlfriend in real life.
See, that type of stuff, I guess, or like people fighting over the same anime
Waifu.
girl, or the same waifu, or
What if it's multiple? What if because she's also your
everybody
wife? Like multiple?
everybody gets a waifu?
Ooh.
Everybody who had ever had the idea of having a waifu, you get your waifu.
But then
Everybody's
what if
going
it
to be
starts a
running
little
around.
war because it's like, well, my version is better.
Are you saying
I'm
all
trying to
the
think of it's
all
like,
the Astolfo waifu?
and what if some people
like-
shouldn't have what if some people shouldn't have Kana from Dragon Maid, the little dragon lolly? People shouldn't
Oh
have her.
no! Oh
Because
no!
you know a lot of people are gonna have like those young girl characters
You're right.
hopping around like, yeah, this is my waifu, and it's like, it's not illegal because it's an OC.
Oh my!
It's not illegal because it's a character. It's not even real.
It's their version
Also,
of
Kana's
Kana.
Kana's like a few hundred years old. So what does it
Oh,
really
no.
matter? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. It's legal, dog.
Jesus.
Come on, dog.
They'd be like, it's not illegal. You can't. Don't touch me. Get off me.
That's where you're wrong because it's not illegal. It's 100% perfectly fine. She's hundreds of years older than even I.
Oh, wait, if the
that she's
dimensions
definitely
merge,
of
does that
legal
mean
age.
if it's a self-insert OC, do the weebs get their powers?
Shit.
Oh, mate. Oh, that's a good question. I would love to ask Christine.
What if you don't? What if you don't, and you just get like that version of you exists, and it's way cooler than you, and it gets all the bitches you wanted.
Oh my! Like, oh man!
Oh fuck! Now I'm getting cucked in real life again. By me. I'm getting cucked by myself.
Wait, do you know who the Linkara is?
I wish.
I think I've heard a little bit.
I think I've heard something.
Channel Awesome. Doug Walker or the Lightbringer.
Yes.
Yeah. You say yes to the Lightbringer?
I know Doug Walker.
Oh, Doug. Yeah. This dude made a comic called The Lightbringer, and it was so bad. And he started calling himself that and stuff, and he was like, "I'm the Lightbringer." It was so bad. But if that was to happen in real life, that would be something to see. I tell you.
Give me a second, boys. I'm gonna go grab a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'll be back. You'll hear it.
Go ahead. Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna grab a Mike's Soft Lemonade.
You just made it disturbing.
I'm just gonna drink Kroger water.
You just made it 10 times disturbing, bro.
I'm just gonna drink Kroger water.
Kroger water?
Product placement. We're sponsored by Mike's Hard Lemonade and Kroger.
Oh.
We are 100% sponsored. We're not, but hey, Kroger. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
Hit us up.
DMs are open.
That'd be sick. What would you want to sponsor you? Like, would you want Sprite to sponsor you? Or Gatorade?
If we do Sprite, I want it to be like Shaq. I want there to be like a demon hand holding up a Sprite.
No. If I get sponsored by Sprite, I want it to be like the one Drake sponsor where my whole body opens up and I look like a robot on the inside, and then I come back and I rap the rest of Drake's bars. Last name ever, first name greatest.
I'm sorry.
Fun fact.
That wasn't Shaq. If I want to talk about one that was Shaq, I want Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah.
No, Papa John's.
Or Papa John's.
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Fun fact: when Drake's face opened up in that commercial, they actually did not use CG. They did not use CGI. No, that was actually what he can do. That was his actual face.
Oh, for
His
real?
whole body opened up, and he was just like exposing his inner circuitry.
I knew he wasn't a human.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. You remember? You ever seen Men in Black? You ever seen how that one little alien was inside of the robo suit?
Yeah, I
Men in
know.
Have you
Black?
ever seen?
Yeah,
Have
that's
you ever
Drake.
seen the
That's Drake.
video where he's speaking through Justin Bieber? He uploaded his consciousness to Justin Bieber's brain.
He did.
Oh my god.
I
That
didn't
sounds.
know they were cool like that.
That reminds me of those conspiracy theories where they're saying like Justin Bieber is a lizard man or some shit. Or
Justin Bieber is a clone.
We'll have to
when he
explore
was
that. I
younger-
want to explore that.
Because when he was younger, he
Later.
looked different, and now when he's older, he looks different. So now he's a clone.
I don't know. It kind of tracks. It kind of tracks.
Gucci
Kind of tracks. I'd say-
Man is a clone because when he was in prison, he was fat, and when he came out, he was not fat anymore. Now I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like the same person. So
Gucci.
Big Gucci.
Gucci man is
Canned
not real.
Gucci.
Canned Gucci.
He need to start selling those. I swear he's
Canned
making dream. Oh my!
Ew.
You said ew.
I don't know. That reminded me of the Biggie Smalls rap snacks that I found in Kroger the other day.
You fucking joking?
No.
What?
I'm
What
dead
is
ass
it?
serious. And it
What
was
is
only
that?
my okay. So one time I went to a convenience store in in the hood. Okay. And I went to the convenience store and I walked in there and I was walking around looking for snacks. I didn't live in this hood. I was just there. It was my old hood. I'm not there anymore. But I was walking around and I went and I picked up some wrap snacks. Now I picked up a bunch of different flavors because I was like, "Yo, what would this even taste like?" Now I got little Boosie snacks. I got Migos and I got some Biggie Smalls, for old school sake.
They must be.
So I picked up the
busting.
Biggie. Well, so I picked up the Biggie Smalls.
Well,
You say you had Boosie snack?
yeah,
Boosie?
the little Boosie.
Are you Z Lil Boosie?
I not anymore because I've already digested the snacks and they've already run their course because that was months ago. So I'm no longer the little Boosie.
Are they good? Are they good?
I don't remember, but I remember the Biggie Smalls ones being all right because they were like sweet and hot, like sweet and spicy kind of.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but I know the bag was old because it had a whole bunch of dust on it.
oh,
The
Oh
bag
my.
had a whole bunch of dust on it. I don't know why they didn't. I don't know. Keep the bag clean.
Nobody
but it doesn't
touched
matter. Doesn't
them.
matter. No,
Ew.
nobody was getting them. Then I went to Kroger a few days ago, and I was looking for snacks again because snacks. And I
Yeah.
looked down because the chips section was like kind of almost cleaned out because people just brought all the good chips, like
Yeah.
no Chester's hot fries, none of that good stuff. I looked down all the way on the bottom shelf behind a display thing of something else, and I was like, "Yo, is that Biggie Smalls?" And it was Biggie Smalls wrap snacks. It was his barbecue something flavor. And you best believe I looked at that stuff and I walked away
Man.
because
You
I'm
said-
not gonna.
You say you walked.
I'm not
What? I was about to say I picked me up the bag.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
They're not bad, but I can't justify getting them a second time.
Oh
I
my.
find the Biggie Smalls creepypasta.
Yeah, there's gotta be one. A Biggie Smalls creepypasta.
What would that be like?
Oh my god.
That would be.
I found it. It's just his Wikipedia page.
Oh my.
1972 to 1991. Early life. Wallace was born at St. Mary's Hospital in the Brooklyn borough of New York
Wallace?
City.
Yeah.
Wallace?
I didn't know his name was Wallace.
His name is Christopher.
The more you know.
His name is Chris.
Only child of Jamaican immigrant parents.
Mm-hmm.
His mother, Valletta Wallace, was a preschool teacher. His father, Selwyn George Latour, was a welder and politician.
Mm.
His father left the family when Wallace was... That's all that I could see.
His father left the family when Wallace
The
was.
cliffhanger.
As soon as he was born or something, like when he left.
That's the scariest story of all.
It is.
I just remembered that Biggie said a lot of sus stuff in his rhymes.
He is not gay.
He's not gay, but he would suck some girl's dad's dick.
He did say that.
He did say that.
Oh my god.
He said a lot of sus stuff, and he said a bunch of stuff about like rape and shit too. And it was like, what the fuck, bro?
Well, to be fair, some of the best creators have said some shit. Tyler.
Yeah, but I don't know. It felt weird when Biggie said it, but Tyler could say whatever.
Okay.
It's weird when Biggie says it in the 90s.
Yeah, Tyler.
When Tyler says it now, it just makes you want to buy the album.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even when he said it back then, I didn't care because I was a huge Tyler fan.
Tyler's built different, okay?
Really,
you wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Trust me.
You just would not understand.
I love his new album though.
Call me if you get lost.
Oh my.
Nah, that new album was actually fire. I heard people shitting on it for whatever reason, but I heard people were also waiting to shit on it. It doesn't matter what it was going to sound like.
Do you remember DJ Khaled? He was like, I don't make weird music because Tyler the Creator like beat him in sales or some shit. He was like #1 on a Billboard, and he was like, I don't make weird music like other people. And he was like so mad.
I didn't know that.
He was like so mad because he was in like second on a Billboard, and Tyler was like, why is he so mad?
You're in second. You're literally in second.
No, bro, how can he can't be in second when he made the song? All I do is win, but he did not win.
He did win though. That's the thing.
No, second place. Remember what it was? Remember the Nelly song? I am #1. 2 is just a pretender, and 3 nobody remembers.
I'm sorry. Then I guess that's just the truth, though.
It's the truth. Nelly said it. It has to be true.
Man, you kind of lie. He kind of
Nelly never made a lie in his songs.
That's true.
Okay.
The Nelly. That's hilarious, bro.
All right, boys. You set up for the reading.
Oh shit! Yeah, we were gonna read.
I sent the story in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a couple of creepypastas, and then we're gonna move on to the next subject.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a short one. Ooh, that's pretty nice though.
Who's a bite?
Who's starting?
Wait. What? Can I start?
Oh, yeah. If you wish.
Oh, I feel like I'm in class.
Yeah, I'll go second.
Does it start where it says we've all felt it?
Yeah.
All right. We've all felt it. You're up late, working, studying, watching a movie, reading on the computer. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Doesn't matter what you're doing. It's the feeling you get. You're tired. Your eyes burn. And have the gritty feeling you get after not sleeping for a while. Do you want to pick it up?
There I go.
Take it away.
Okay. You can't go crawl into bed right now, but close your eyes for a couple of minutes. Try to get a little moisture back into your eyes. That couldn't hurt anything, right? No.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's supposed to be Famine, I think.
Oh, my bad.
Drinking that lemonade.
Damn.
And you're falling, like stepping off a cliff. You're in free fall, but your body isn't even moving. Then, like a bungee cord snapping back, you're jerking awake. What the fuck was that?
Stop laughing at me. This isn't funny, guys. Shut up.
Bruh.
Stop. Okay.
Bro, I lost the place where he was at. I lost it.
No, it's okay. I know where we are.
All right, Jay-Z.
It sound like Jay-Z real quick. It's okay. I know where we are. Oh.
Heart thumping a little faster, blinking quickly, wondering what just happened. And you know what? I'm gonna send it back to you.
It's yours, Tyrone. It's yours.
Oh, take it away. Doctors. Fuck. Why does it sound like that? I fucking forgot the voice. All right. Doctors call it a what the fuck? A hypnagogic.
You look like a hypnagogic jerk.
Doctors call a hypnagogic jerk. A natural reaction, they say, to your brain thinking you're dying when you're breathing and the heart rate slow as you fall asleep.
Do I hop in here or?
Yes.
What the doctors don't know is your brain is right.
Mm.
Every time you let yourself nod off, every time you feel that falling sensation, you're not falling. You're being pulled down.
And one day, your brain won't be able to pull you back. They will have you. Edited to Drew.
Drew?
Drew Carey.
Oh shit, Drew Carey? From The Price is Right? From whose line is it anyway? From the Drew Carey show that had a name I can't remember?
That had a name I can't remember.
Damn.
Was it called the Drew Carey Show? Because I really can't remember the name. I don't think it was called that.
Sounds right though.
It does sound right.
He said something. It was something. I don't know.
I'm gonna click on mental illness and find another story about mental illness.
You're gonna find my Wikipedia page.
That was actually, I enjoyed that. That was a little bite.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
One day.
A little bite-sized story.
Okay, I found one called Dollars and Comments. It looks fire. The name. Drop it into chat.
I got scared again. Bend around is still there. Dollars and common sense.
Dollar bill.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Bruh, don't be scared,
Don't
homie.
be scared, homie. What the fuck is wrong with it? Why he look like that?
Ooh, why he look like that, dude?
Why he look like that?
Shit.
What the fuck?
Alright, you
So
should
who
do
started?
it first. You should start.
What the fuck? Okay. Is this a woman?
Sound like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Seems.
Good morning, darling. Rise and shine. We've got a big day ahead of us. We're going to Sydney.
Ahoy, Mr. Squidward.
Ahoy, SpongeBob, me Bob.
Rise and shine. Got a big day ahead of us, boys.
Ahoy, good morning, darling. Rise and shine. We've got a big day ahead of us. We're going to Sydney.
Really
down the
had always loved
hatches.
the
I'm
track.
sorry.
Just get into it.
Ahoy. This fucking is reading.
He was really setting sail.
I'm sorry. I really thought I was Mr. Krabs for a moment. I forgot who I was. Method acting is crazy. You really lose who you are. I was a pirate.
What?
Should I start again?
I really felt like I was going to Sydney. Yeah, go ahead.
Bro.
Okay. Julie had always loved travel. Everything about it. Packing for the airport, the little rituals with her passport. The way that the McDonald's in Dubai or Costa Rica was similar, but different. Always a little better, always in a unique way. It was her thing. She believed it made you a better person. A global citizen. It was fun. Before we'd go on a trip, she'd make flashcards with common terms so that she could mumble a few platitudes. A thank you. Have a good day. I never bothered with that. It seemed so ostentatious, forcing some Prague barista to feign delight that you knew one sentence in his language. Pass it off.
All right. Like Zoink Scoob. But it was part of her bouquet of travel rituals. And she loved travel. And so long for the ride, her flashcards, and I would go. Yeah, I like telling the stories, but Julie told them better. Showing off the photos, but Julie took more photos better. I definitely went places that I wouldn't have gone if not for her. I never regretted our trips exactly. Should I read the rest or?
I got it. But you have to understand, I came out of almost a gratitude school. What the fuck? I'm really grateful to have went to gratitude school. But you have to understand, I came out of graduate school with $160,000 in student debt. I ended up in an uninspired high school. I ended up an uninspired high school teacher at an uninspired high school. I made $42,000 a year. Twice a month, I'd get a direct deposit for just over just over $1,500 net. Net, nothing but it.
Net.
Our house was small,
Little
thank
beat.
goodness. Just a ranch in a quiet street on the edge of town. Unfinished basement, just a bed, a space heater, and a little desk down there, really. And the mortgage wasn't much. But by the time I've paid my share and the car payment, the light bill, the phone bill, car insurance, maybe one trip to the grocery store, student loan, I wasn't getting ahead. I was trapped. I tried to sell plasma, but you know this economy. The place had too many donors. I tried to apply for jobs that paid better. But after a few years of teaching remedial English, I was never the best suited candidate for really anything.
In terms of the sightseeing, I was able to keep up with Julie, but only barely. Skip this payment, make this phone call, transfer this balance, hold out for the birthday money from my parents. Somehow, I'd find the breathing room for a coach plane ticket. And my share of the hotel. So, not only were Julie's little vacations this much more... What?
I think that's Tyrone's part.
I'm just saving... I'll do this one. I'll do
Me?
this one.
Me?
Worry about it.
The soul part, right? That's what
Because you
Tyrone
had such a long part before, I figured it was only right I'd jump in.
Oh yeah.
That makes sense, I guess.
Equality.
Friendship.
Only confident that you've got $10 left until your paycheck. It's in 2 days. You can't actually enjoy Tokyo. You can make that money work if you're at home, not when you're abroad. I pass it off to Tyrone.
Okay. Like, I just didn't want to let her down, man. She knew that I wasn't getting rich. But it was important that she at least think I was getting by, man. Like, she was so beautiful. Like, I loved her from the first day we met. Like, Scoob, I was getting my master's and she was getting her bachelor's. And I was in the English department. And she was in... And she was in poli-sci.
He was in political science.
There we go.
Hey, boy.
So we spent a lot of time in the same building. In the third or fourth time we rode the elevator to our classrooms, I said, "Hi." Hi. It took some time, a little DM on social media, a little party invitation, and eventually we realized that we were a couple. We had to backtrack. We had to backtrack. We had to backtrack in time to designate the day we first started going out. Ooh.
When I was in school, working part-time, my student loans and forbearance, I was much better off financially than I would be out of school. That tongue-tied. Holy shit! How the fuck did I slip? I feel like I'm walking with untied shoelaces sometimes.
You guys haven't drank anything yet. That's funny.
Oh yeah, hilarious actually.
Let
I've
me
been
give me
drinking water.
let me give me some Minute Maid.
Man, I've been drinking some real hard shit.
Like
Kroger
what?
water.
Put up that tongue, boy. Put it up.
When I was in school, working part-time, my student loans and forbearance, I was much better off financially than I would be out of school with a full-time job. Back then, I could afford the gifts, the chocolate-covered strawberries, the little necklace. She liked them, and I loved her. And so I made it work. I was always able to gallantly cover our expenses when we went on some ramshackle little student date, going to a movie or something. Do I do the second part? Or
I'll do it.
you got it?
After we graduated, she found a job making much more than I did. She was working for the court system in our city. Good job, stability. I found a job before I had to tell her I was out of money. But it wasn't a comfortable living. You don't expect to make less than all of your friends. But I suppose that somebody always does. I couldn't tell her how bad it was, but I told myself I would never need to. You have faith, you try, and good things will happen, right? I wrote short stories and spec journalism, even, but my submissions never managed their way out of the slush pile. Did some freelance copy editing. That's not reliable. Never mind.
That's not readable.
Is it my
Hop in there, my boy. Hop in there, my
Yes,
boy.
sir.
like? So the credit card.
Gave up immediately.
So the credit cards. I ran my first up to its $12,000 limit.
That's a lot.
Fuck. I applied for another, expecting another 12, but the second one only gave me 6, so I needed a third. I told myself that 3 was the limit. Reasonable people can have 3. It'll be fine. I had the bills go to a P.O. box, which cost another $16 a month, though given everything unquestionably necessary. And I was maxing out my 5th card when Julie got sick. At the beginning, she says, leukemia felt like the flu. A little rundown feeling, a little off. She was losing weight quickly and finally went to the doctor because her gums bled when she brushed her teeth.
Holy shit.
Hmm.
I don't know why I found it funny when you did the little voice. Leukemia felt like the flu.
Yeah, it was funny. I laughed too. I felt bad though a little bit.
You're not supposed to laugh, but
I
it was
did.
really funny.
I just realized what I read as soon as I did it.
Leukemia felt like the flu. It ain't so bad, baby.
I realized what I was reading last minute.
It ain't so bad, baby. It don't feel like the flu.
No.
Uh,
Oh no.
okay. The odds weren't good, even with the treatment, and it's the chemo that really crushes you. The chemicals going through your body, killing good cells along with the bad. She chose to avoid aggressive treatment. I'd rather enjoy a year than suffer for 10, she told me. Once we'd both stopped crying, I honored her decision. Neither Julie... Neither Julie... Who was that? Sounded like someone was going to throw up.
Are
you good? Are you good?
Sorry, that was me. Continue.
Are you okay? Sorry.
It was just the flu. Neither Julie nor I believed in an afterlife. Rationalists. We were confident that death was just dark sleep, quietude, and nothingness. Julie had felt that this was the extinguishing of your joys. So you best accrue your joys in the short life on your you best accrue your joys in your short life on earth. But this would also be an extinguishing of your sorrow. I realized. I'm sorry, I choked, okay?
That was you?
No.
I'm sorry.
A blacking out, an oblivion. No matter how much you suffered, it disappears when you die. Just gone. The only joy, the only sorrow are felt in and lived by those still alive.
Just go
Told
on.
her doctors that told her doctors that day that she wasn't going to see that much of them. Only the bare minimum. Where to then? Mexico City? Rented a car so we could climb the pyramids at
You got it?
Teotihuacan.
There you go.
There you go.
Hell yeah. So, no handrails to speak of as you're climbing the pyramid. Just a terrifying coiled wire that you would probably cut your hand if you gripped onto it to break your fall. We prowled the Zocalo and laughed at the melodramatic Mexican soap operas, even though neither of us knew the language. Which didn't stop her from annoyingly overpronouncing quesadilla as a running joke. We took a million pictures. We toured the old haciendas, and even though we knew that our adventure was coming to an end, we laughed and laughed and laughed. Sound like us.
Nice. Oh, wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Stepping out of the shower, the last day of our trip, I saw her writing a list. I saw it as I thought I said pooping. I saw it as I saw it as I was swooping in for a kiss. It was the list of places she wanted to go before she passed. Buenos Aires, Singapore. 6 or 7 other places. Sydney, a cruise. Sydney, a cruise to Antarctica. There was a question mark by the last one, indicating more research to be done about the environmental impacts of Antarctica tourism.
You're literally gonna die.
Shit. No. Her list was long, but not impossibly so. I must say, to my credit, we'd already been all over the world. I started to cry when I saw her list. I almost gave up as a failure. Don't do that. It was simply out of reach. I wouldn't be able to earn the money in time. My credit was maxed out. I had no savings to speak of. I looked at the list. Sick to my heart. We'll do this. We'll make it work. I promised. Audibly unconfident. My heart was a broken bird. Huh? That's a phrase?
My heart was a broken bird. The things I do for love.
Muriel.
That really is the voice.
This
Holy
really-
shit.
Muriel.
Leukemia feels like the flu.
Oh, no.
No, you didn't.
She laughed.
Fuck.
She laughed. She could tell exactly what I was thinking. She already had a plan, though. Honey, darling, relax. Here, let's put a fundraiser online while I'm still beautiful. Send me
Excuse
some
me?
of those pictures you took in the yeah.
Go find me.
It's so sad. Hold
Yeah, it
on.
is.
I know.
I knew what GoFundMe was, but it was just something that I'd never thought would it have any. I knew what GoFundMe was. It's just something I never thought would have any applicability in my life. Why can't I say that word? Applicability?
This
Why
is
can't I say
somebody's
that?
like most beautiful story they've ever written.
On
We're like-
creepypasta.com,
Right.
and we're just
I know,
butchering
right?
it. Butchering it. Asking for some money seems so tragic, so sad. I was muddling through. Asking for money seems so tragic, so sad. I was muddling through. I had a health insurance, so I didn't really see that much of a need for online fundraising appeal. Should I do it or
Hold on. I just gotta take a second.
Mm-hmm.
this motherfucker taking a shit?
It
Bruh.
worked magnificently. Of course. By the time, of course.
Of course.
By the time we had left Mexico, appeal had circulated throughout our friends, family, her coworkers, my coworkers, help Julie see the world. It was money, enough for first-class trips to Buenos Aires, Singapore, and in Buenos Aires, I saw a beautiful woman at our tango class. Dark hair, black dress, her voice shapely and I don't know about this guy.
It seems like he's setting up to cheat.
Exactly.
He's like,
Her
hey,
voice
baby, my name's
shapely and
Pete.
exotic.
No.
Quick to laugh. I'll never see her again. I never even got her name. But she's the one who helped me to realize. I realized that Julie would be leaving me. That I would have a whole long life to live without her. Realize that life is a race between money and time. This guy has such a sad fucking existence.
I know.
So
Yeah,
much.
It hurts.
It hurts, mommy.
We're all so close to living like this.
Yeah, right.
We're all so close to leukemia and maxed out credit cards.
No.
So close to having a cold.
My
I
pocket.
got leukemia.
I thought it was just the flu. It hurt when I shit.
I'd have to spend the next 30, 40, 50 years without my Julie. For good or ill. We were barely 30. There was no life insurance to speak of, and that wasn't an option now. But there were beautiful women and far... This guy's such a bastard.
Okay, but wait. Hear him
my-
out.
Okay.
Hear him out.
Hear him out. Don't shoot him yet. He's drawn from the nipple.
But
here.
there were beautiful women in far-flung tango classes. The thought of continuing to live my current life wasn't acceptable. I wasn't going to go back to Buenos Aires, but there might be some other beautiful women somewhere down there. And even on my measly salary, I'd never want to tell her no. I had to do what I did. By the time Julie realized that we weren't going to Singapore, put up another fundraiser online. So it's been 6 months. Her doctors have told her that it won't be
Down
long.
there, cowboy.
More follow-up appointments have been scheduled. Everyone admires my courage.
Is it my
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't want to read this sick bastard anymore. You could go ahead.
Come on, man. He's just having a heart. His grief makes you do weird things.
What a fucking Scroob.
Such a
Scroob.
fucking loser.
Like going Scroob. Like.
I'm not even finishing. I'm just saying, like, that's it.
Good morning,
Okay.
darling.
Fuck.
Rise and shine. Fuck. We got a big day ahead of us. We're going to Sydney. I tossed her a light green floral shift. Almost said shit. I tossed her.
What?
Here,
What is
my
a
shit is
floral
light
shift?
green. I had a.
What's a shift?
A light green floral shift that I had found in the Goodwill of Wills.
Wait, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Shift.
he's looking up a floral shift, like what it look
You need
like.
to know what a fucking shift is.
Hold on, guys. I'm on it. Hold on, never mind. I don't know if
Hold
I don't know. I'm on it.
Oh my god.
I'm in.
Wait.
Why were you here
That
tonight?
was the bank. I meant to actually look up floral shift.
Bro.
Oh shit! You know that's kind of
I'm
cute.
sorry, go ahead.
That's a kind of cute dress.
It was
A floral
little
shift is a dress.
it was a little bit large, granted, but I hoped that it would make her look like she was trying to conceal how thin she was getting. Having context like that, a human story, was important for a successful fundraiser. Donate to my GoFundMe was.
Donate to my Go
Donate to
Fuck
my-
Me.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Thank you.
I don't know why that shit popped in
Thank
my.
you.
GoFundMe was slowing down. People had already given what they could to fund Sydney. Her parents had taken a collection at their church. Julie didn't have a lot of time left, but I was talking to her elderly parents about borrowing money on their home. Antarctica would be wonderful if they would be able to help us make it happen.
That's such a fucking shithead. Such a bastard. He's putting everybody into debt.
This guy.
I mean, but he's doing it, but it's also like her too. She's not saying no, don't do that. She's like, yeah, I want to go.
This guy's
Yeah, ask him. It was her idea to do the GoFundMe.
This guy's behavior is kind of scary.
It was her idea. She's a bitch. No.
Bro. It was her, not me.
It was her, not him.
Seems like it belonged on Wattpad more than creepypasta.
Yeah, for real. Like, it's one of those stories.
Yeah.
Okay. So I read from here?
Yes, sir. Julie.
Yeah, I guess I do. Julie groaned and rolled away from me, facing the green drop cloth against the wall. Her wheelchair sat at the floor of her bed, across the room from a small desk with a mirror, some makeup, and a tanning light. Maybe the tanning light was a bit too much, but it made sense to me at the time. She got so little sunlight. I guess I'm going to read this last one and then I'll shift it over.
Mm-hmm.
Now you wonder, maybe we could have made more money if she were going to live longer, but the treatment itself is just money out the door. And if she recovered, we might have to go in some deep... And if she recovered, we might have to go on some of these trips, and altogether this was clearly the most sensible option.
I don't think so. Pal. Get together. He just said to her, get up, Jesus. We've got a Zoom call scheduled with your mom in 20 minutes. Our plane landed a couple of hours ago. It was a bumpy flight. Watched movies. There were kids near us, but they were well behaved. He's saying all this.
Why is he saying this?
What the fuck?
She
He's saying
sat
that
up.
the kids were good?
This is such a weird fucking protagonist.
It is.
She sat up now, all the time. Better safe than sorry. Beautiful city. Our hotel room was fine. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
Beautiful city. Our hotel room is fine. We saw the opera house for a second on the way from the airport, but I haven't gotten a real good look yet.
um,
Go ahead.
She rolled over. Yeah, she rolled over to the mirror and started brushing her hair. I didn't enjoy what I was doing exactly, but it was just logical. Sometimes you have a job to do. After she passed, I'd be very sad. Ooh, of course. But it would be silly and sentimental to regret setting myself up for the next chapter. I used the opportunity to fiddle with the Zoom background on the green screen. Hotel room, balcony, 2 beds. It would be sunset in Sydney. I brought down the light, threw in a little more orange. As long as she didn't move around too much, it would be good enough for her parents. There are services, remailing services, so your postcard can even have a real Australian stamp with a real Australian cancellation on it. I wrote out the postcards and told Julie what they said.
yikes. This is sad now. It's
is
getting
dark.
even worse because, like, he just pocketed it, it sounds like.
This guy.
Maybe
It's more
it
than-
really is a brilliant story.
Because at first it seemed like they were traveling. Now it's just like she's not going nowhere. We're not even paying for the medicine no more. She's just chilling.
Jesus.
It's more than twice the size of New York. You might want to mention how that's an interesting surprise. She looked at me and glared. Fuck you, she spat. I was used to these little outbursts. They were part of the reason that her relationship with most of her friends had to flicker away.
Mm.
I made sure her family knew that some of her palliative medicines cause delusions, anxiety, outbursts. I patiently put up with her though. Hey, darling, just do the things the right way, okay? No more of that negativity. I hated playing bad cop, but sometimes it just had to be done. You want food today, right?
What?
She didn't
You want me to read?
respond.
Okay.
She didn't respond. Tell me that you want food today. She glared at me. Say it.
Oh
I'm
my!
gonna let you read her.
You want me to do it?
Read her. Like I could tell this is like
Mm-hmm.
unless this is like him saying, "Say it. I want food today."
Yeah, I think it's her responding.
Go
Yeah,
ahead
that's,
and do the her. So
Yeah.
maybe it'll.
I want food today.
Good. Take your time getting pretty. If you're a few minutes late, that'll be okay. But not too late. I got the background just right. She went back to brushing her hair. A little deflated. She was still beautiful, despite the cancer in her blood. Put my hands on her shoulder, and I smiled. You should want this too. It's error and confusion that she doesn't. She and I had been on a long journey together. I'd miss her when she's gone. I thought about the beautiful woman in the tango class.
oh my!
How nice it was paying off my student loans, getting out of debt, having a nest egg. The banks would have had me for the rest of my life, if not for this. I just wouldn't have to worry all the time, I guess. I really was the luckiest man in the world.
Yikes.
Oh my!
Credit to
That's
no
sad.
children.
What
Good
the
job,
hell?
no children.
I
Yeah,
mean, this
that-
was kind of a brilliant
This is
story.
good because
It
at
was.
first it sounds, and you can when you think about it, you can hear where it switches. Like earlier on, when he starts realizing, shit, man, she's gonna die and I'm gonna be broke.
Man, that's just crazy, bro.
Good shit, man. How's that sandwich, Tyrone?
Yeah.
What sandwich? What sandwich?
What is it?
You're close. You're close. I got pizza.
I knew it was fucking pizza.
Pizza dog.
Oh shit! That makes me think about. You said pizza dog, and it made me think about a hot dog wrapped in the pizza.
Oh, is that a thing?
Is it good? No, I don't know. I don't know if it's a thing. I've been thinking about
Shit
making
probably
foods,
busts.
weird foods.
It probably
Oh,
will.
we'll
On a
make
high
that
level, on
sometime,
a high
Ralph.
level. Yeah,
Like a
you-
Coney
Like-
Island dog pizza.
Oh, just like spaghetti tacos or some shit.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, now you're thinking too hard. No, I want to try those too.
Said okay.
Okay, buddy.
I think that's enough for that section. I think we read good enough.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Sorry.
Hot damn.
I'm about to say, you say yeah like an ad lib.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh no. Lil Mar.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So, hi.
Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you had specifically wanted to talk about that we haven't talked about yet?
Um.
So
it's-
yeah, first, what
Uh-huh.
did you think about the stories altogether? Both stories.
the this one was kind of sad. I wish I don't know. It I feel like at first I was kind of feeling for him when he was like, yeah, I'm be in debt and stuff like that, but I don't know. The way it kind of switched up, it just became real depressing. And at first I was going into it thinking it was going to be, since it's on creepypasta, I thought it was going to be like more horror oriented, but it was like more probably a little psychological. If you
Notice the fucking name is called Dollars and Common Sense. common in like parentheses. I hadn't noticed that until now, and just how it played into the story.
Exactly.
I
But
was just thinking about that.
I'm sorry.
Tyrone? Hello?
Tyrone?
I think he fell.
Oh
They
no!
pulled him down.
I didn't know.
wait.
Oh
Oh shit. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, can y'all hear me now? Like,
yeah,
am I straight?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
happened?
Bro, I got a call, but I didn't. I'm gonna pick it up.
He's gonna pick up
He's
the
gonna
call.
pick it up.
I think he got the call again. I think he was trying to tell us that he's gonna pick it up later, but he got a call again. It's probably what happened.
Sounds right.
He's a
Straight though.
strange fella, you know, getting phone calls and stuff.
It's straight though.
No, it's not. He's ruining the flow. No, it's actually cool. It doesn't matter. It's perfectly fine. Is he okay?
Oh my! I'm so,
You got a
I'm
call again,
so
didn't you?
sorry.
Right when you were saying I'm gonna pick it up later or something.
I know.
That's right.
I know. I'm sorry, but what were you asking before? I hope I answered your question before the rude interruption.
It wasn't that rude.
I was just you had kind of answered it. I asked you about like what you thought about the stories, and you had said that you were feeling for him at first, and then something went off the rails.
Yeah, it got depressing afterwards. Like it became more of a. At first, like going into it, I thought it was gonna be more horror oriented, but it became more like realistic. If that makes sense.
Oh, it does.
Like with a different type of fear with debt and stuff.
Yeah, different fear. The real adult fear. That's adult horror right there. Debt,
Exactly.
student loans. Make you want to die
Ooh.
because you can't run from those.
No, you
I'm gonna
can't.
kill my wife and like have sex with some random stranger I met at some tango class in Buenos Aires. Shit,
He kept talking about
He don't
it.
even know if she liked her for real, or like if she liked him.
Exactly.
yeah.
He's liked her. That's his problem.
Yeah. What a dingus.
Yes.
The unreliable narrator.
Bro. But yeah, I actually I enjoy those. I haven't read creepypastas in a long time. A long time. But I still like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, back to the original thing that I had asked.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any particular subject matter that you wanted to speak on that we haven't talked about yet? I'm gonna give you time to plug your stuff. If you want to take that time right now, go right ahead. If you wanted to.
I plugged. Well, my social medias are the main thing I really wanted to plug. But like, if anybody wanted to read my comic books that I have out already, they should be in my bio on Instagram, and I'll put them in my bios on Twitter or in TikTok as well. Earth.
So,
Mm-hmm.
when you say you put them in your bio on Instagram, it's a link. What's the link? I could even put it on the description on my video.
Oh, I got it on a link tree, so I could, if you want, I could send it to you.
Yeah, please do. I want to make sure people read your stuff.
Yeah, thank you, man. Also, in terms of what I wanted to talk about, I don't know how you feel about superheroes, because you know that we had a lot of stuff coming out, like with Invincible and stuff. I don't know if you've seen Invincible.
I have. I've seen it all the way through. I love it. I haven't read it though.
Yeah, I wish I seen it a long time ago, but I wasn't into comics and stuff back then, so you know. But yeah, Invincible kind of sparked me to kind of like start making my own stuff a lot more and get more into it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I saw in one of your Instagram posts you'd mentioned that Invincible was one of your influences.
Yeah, and I was scared to make a superhero story originally because it's done to death in what, like One Punch Man or Avengers. Spider-Man: Homecoming, and you know it's hard to stand out. So I kind of what I'm planning on doing with my story is to have a twist in terms of how shonen battle animes and stuff like that.
You're referring to Super Bright, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, I know it doesn't look like it at first. On the surface, it's like your early Spider-Man or Static Shock on the surface, like the first chapter, I'd say. But then once you get more into it, it has a power system, and you start learning more about the lore and such. So I hope that kind of twists things and gets more people into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually looking at it right now. The comic page that is. So Bright Comics is what you're calling it right now, or is it like Bright Pulse Studios?
Yeah, how comic books have like a little studio or in the background or something or such. I was thinking about submitting Super Bright to publishers, and I've tried to do it before with a publisher called Saturday AM.
Okay.
But you get rejected sometimes. So I was like, all right, that's my first rejection. We're gonna take it on the chest. So I might submit it to another publisher, but I want to kind of see how I do, like selling it by myself first, and then I'll see if I need the help of a publisher.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I do.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just about to say, you fine. I was just about to say, I do hope it kind of, when I show people the reboot of it, it kind of grabs people's interest, because I do have a people I wasn't expecting to make fan art and stuff of Super Bright already, and I'm like, it's not even out yet.
Now let me say this. And it's just a modern reality.
Mm-hmm.
If you do take off, this is going to end up on Rule 34. How do you feel about that?
God, oh God.
I just had to say it because these are these subjects that are like taboo, and I'm all about the horror and taboo. So, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, that's how you know you made it.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You know you fucking made it. You know you made it.
When you have your character drawn very crudely by some stranger on the internet, taking it by, I don't know, some other character that's completely unrelated to whatever your genre is, that's how you know. That's how you know you made it. Or when you're when your female character is drawn by
Some random otaku.
Shadman.
Oh no,
Shadman, yeah, Shadman's gonna get your ass.
Shadman, bro.
That's how you know you've really made it. Once he draws Super Bright with a dick.
Oh no, bro, it'll take some adjustments. Like, I'll be like, bro, I'm glad he likes it, but come on, dude. I don't know. I just have to look the other way.
Her dick would be a little bit bigger. No, actually, no, you got it wrong. It would hang to the left. You have it hanging too center.
Maybe a couple more inches. Let me stop.
Piercings? You wouldn't have piercings there.
Bruh.
That's something I'm very curious about, like what all these creators think about their works that they're getting thrown on there.
No, dude.
I'm glad I got to ask you about that.
No, dude, I would love that.
Sad. Like, imagine you're like doing this wholesome cartoon, and you're just like, I made a very wholesome cartoon for children. I love that the children get to see this. Oh my God, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Nah, dude, that's like when you really know, like, okay, it's making an impact now, because it's even branching into like NSFW shit. And I haven't gotten that yet, so who knows? Maybe one day.
Hey, man, thank you for coming on. You're welcome back anytime. We could do, like I said, a gaming podcast, anything, man.
Yeah, that would be dope. You You kind of cut out a little bit, but you were just saying, talking about a gaming podcast, right? Anytime?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm probably just meandering away from the mic.
No, you're fine. It's just Discord.
Yeah, like I was saying, thank you for coming on. This was a great time.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed myself. It was very interesting.
Oh,
Very enjoyable.
If all of you have enjoyed the podcast so far, subscribe to the Famine Friends Pastacast or FamineTypeBeat on YouTube. Go ahead and follow the official RA as my guest host. And our guest for the night, there's two image, Tyrone. Thank you for
Thanks,
coming.
guys.
Man, this was fire.
I'm gonna
Man,
send Craig away.
let's get
Fuck
drunk.
out of here, Craig.
Why y'all do
Thank
Craig
you, Craig.
I don't know.
like say fuck out of
Deserve
here?
it.
Craig.
Gosh, nobody likes you, Craig.
Be gone, Craig.
Fucking
Craig.
idiot.
Get the fuck out of here, Craig, or I swear to fucking
Fuck
God,
me,
I'm
Craig.
gonna stomp you like a rogue.
Fuck me.
What?
Like, fuck me, Jerry. Away, Craig.
Well said.
With in
I agree
general,
with
I
you.
put in general.
Yeah,
Very well then.
Be gone.
I'll grant
Be gone,
your wish and
Craig.
send you straight to the
I
afterlife.
have no longer any use for your services.
Well said.